Hi, we're back.
Yeah.
Trey, of course.
Right, as always.
This time we're going to be talking about
Bad movies. Bad movie endings, anything to do with the movie. You thought it was going to be good, previews look awesome. Just, you saw the movie theater, saw it, could care less. Movie was terrible, nobody liked it.
Happens all the time. Don't worry. You're not the only one.
Yeah, if you've seen a movie you think it's terrible, trust me, you are one of pretty much everybody in the world. At least everybody in the world has seen one movie. It's just horrible.
And don't get me wrong, there are some awesome movies out there blowing up stuff.
Car explosions every 10 seconds, boobies every 10 seconds.
Those are good.
Awesome.
Yeah. And the stupid movie endings, like Spider-Man,
or I don't know if anybody has seen The Woman in Black. Awesome movie, horrible ending. Now, if you haven't seen the ending, I'm not gonna ruin it for you because I want you to see how sucky it is. But if you do, leave comments in the comment section below. And if you don't want to see the movie but don't want to hear about the ending, put your phone number. I'll call you personally and explain why the ending was horrible. I'll explain in the last 5 minutes on why it was horrible.
Or if you think you've got a movie worse than our two, to put them down at the bottom in the comment area, and we'll
do what we can to watch them, and then say, yeah, it's horrible. Or Human Centipede was terrible. Freaking. I'm just gonna say the ending. There was 3 people sewing mouth to butthole. The one on the one on the far right, one on the very end died, and one on the front died, and then there's this girl in the middle, and it says "to be continued," and it's over. That's terrible. I almost punched my TV out. It's so freaking bad.
Some endings are just terrible. Some movies are just terrible.
Example of a terrible movie would be like Chronicle. Because all the good parts are in the previews, and then you go and see the movie, and then every single scene they showed in the trailer is not in the movie, not even related to the movie.
And what's the name of that movie? I don't even remember. But nothing but okay. For instance, every single movie, I don't care what it is, has some sad part in it.
Yeah, it can be the funniest movie in the world, but then somebody dies.
Or somebody gets their hand cut off, or something. I don't know.
And film industries are doing terrible. Like Disney and Pixar and DreamWorks are bombing every movie in the past, 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
It's been horrible.
They waste so much money on all this crap.
Yeah, I think that the last good movie Disney had was Toy Story 3. Say what you want, I like Toy Story.
No, I think Cars 2 was pretty good.
Yeah, Cars 2, definitely.
Those are good. I've always wondered why there was no people on Cars 2. Or Cars 1.
And
cars and people move.
How did they make cars, if you know what I mean? Or did they,
one car gets on bottom, one car gets on top, one car's
and then they just drive it, it's oddly grinding.
Forward, backwards. Neutral.
I don't know.
Yeah. Back to the weird movies and stuff like that. I preferably like comedy movies, because horror movies are stupid. They make you stay up all night and we're worrying about nothing that's ever gonna happen.
I like horror movies more than comedy, because, like you said, I already stay up. I'll stay up 4 or 5 hours past when I normally go to sleep, which is 1. I'll stay up until 8 o'clock the next morning and then go to sleep. And I'm not worried about anything. I could watch a movie that's based on a true story in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, my address, everything, in my house, and I would not be worried. I'd sleep like a baby that night. I wouldn't care. Wouldn't care.
I like most based on a true story movies. They're a lot cooler than The one they just make up all the time.
Yeah, but I don't like ones that leave you with a cliffhanger, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it says there's going to be a part 2, but they show the end of the movie and you're like, what's going to happen? And then you get a bunch of different scenarios in your head. You just don't know what to think. And then when you see part 2 is a whole nother scenario you never thought of. I don't like movies that say based on a true story, but they're not. Like, for example, Texas Chainsaw Massacre said it happened in the 70s. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was Ed Gein, and he did exactly what Thomas Hoyt did, the Chainsaw Massacre in the movie. So, that's that.
So what do you think that about kind of wraps it up for this one?
I'd say that wraps it up. Next week we're going to have good movies, good movie endings. You know, the usual. So,
Or even go see a movie.
yeah,
Might be stupid, might want my money back.
We'll give you advice on good movies and bad movie trailers where you know the movie's gonna be bad just from the trailer. For example, if there's any ladies watching this, Magic Mike, I don't know if you've seen this, movie looks terrible. Not something I want to see. Now that wraps it up. So, you know, comments, any advice, anything like that, comment section below, subscribe button at the top.
And all artwork on here is done on Facebook by Afro's Art. Look it up.
Like it too. Be sure to find out that you'll find him on there and you'll find me on here. You'll know who it is. So leave your name, phone number at the bottom. We'll call you for advice and keep our number. Call us for advice whenever you need it. And spread the word. That's all I got to say about that really.
Yeah.
So later for him.